Did you know there's some very good reasons not to put your spouse on your to-do list?
To-do list.
Stay tuned and we'll explain. In the last few episodes, we've been sharing tips for keeping your marriage strong and vibrant for the long haul because we believe marriage can and should just keep getting better and better.
We do.
Today's tip is about taking your spouse off your to-do list.
Wait a minute. I'm on your to-do list and that is a bad thing?
Well, let me explain.
What do you mean?
It's easy to treat each other like just a series of items on our to-do list. We see each other as an annoyance, a drain on our time and energy, just another thing to do.
I think you're talking about the way some people think. I'm thinking about wives I know who will sometimes say, I actually have 5 kids. It's just that one of them I'm married to.
Yeah, I've heard
and
that.
And so their spouse is like just another person to take care of.
Yeah. But here's the deal. Your marriage is unlike anything else in your life.
Yeah.
You and your spouse are one. You're joined in a covenant relationship. And that's not true about your kids, your job, your church, your home, your hobbies, even your ministry.
Yeah, it's so true. So your relationship with your spouse comes above and beyond your kids, your job, whatever else is on your to-do list. Your husband, your marriage should be a whole separate entity. That's so important.
Because when we get it, that we're one, it changes everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we're one, when I give time and attention to Jenny, when I give her my energy, I'm actually accruing benefit to myself. Serving her, loving her, those are things that also give me benefit. When you bless somebody else, you benefit as well.
And when you think about each other in this way, it keeps the relationship special, set apart. Sure, there's going to be routine things and mundane things, but this is what keeps the honor and respect and passion alive in your marriage.
Because your marriage is different than everything else. What we're talking about is seeing it as a pleasure and a privilege to serve and love each other well.
Yeah, it doesn't always come naturally, but I've got a great example of a time when Scott could have been just frustrated and annoyed, like he just mentioned. I had come home from work and I'd already been to the grocery store on my way home from work, and I forgot an item that I really wanted for our dinner. And so I called or texted him and said, could you stop at the grocery store on your way home? Now, he works longer hours and has worse traffic, and here I'm asking him to stop at the grocery store because of something I forgot. And he didn't let it show. If it did annoy him, he said, sure, I can do that. And then when he came through the door, he had flowers for me.
That's the kind of thing we're talking about.
That was really
special. I have an example as well.
Then he gets met with a really big kiss, and it just helps keep that more in your marriage.
Yeah, it does. So I sometimes get really busy with a full-time job and trying to do marriage ministry. Things just back up, and
these videos.
The yard was a mess. The bushes need to be trimmed. I was just waiting to get that letter from the homeowners association, and Jenny stepped in. She saw that that I was stressed, that I was kind of overwhelmed, and she just said, "Hey, why don't I call somebody to come and take care of that stuff for you?" And it really blessed me, and it really took a burden off.
I could have said, when is this going to get handled? Are you going to do it or do I have to do it? But instead, I realized he's not going to call somebody. He doesn't want us to pay for something that he feels like he could do, but he didn't have time. Yeah. And his time is worth something, so I could bless him by just taking that off his plate.
And it really was a blessing.
It was good for the yard, too.
Now, we're not saying you shouldn't plan or be intentional by taking your spouse off your to-do list. In fact, the opposite is true. It's just that we want to check our attitude as we do it, that we see it as a privilege, as an honor to take good care of each other.
Because when you take good care of your spouse, not like an obligation or a to-do to check off, you're taking care of your marriage and you're taking care of you.